Let me tell you about our next speakers. Ananda Meditation and Yoga Center. Sue Chadwick is the director of the Ananda Center, and she's taught meditation and yoga for over 10 years. She's been a guest speaker and teacher at Medical City Hospital, the University of North Texas, and yoga centers in the DFW area, Arizona, and California. Today, to speak about yoga for higher awareness, please help me welcome Sue Chadwick and the Ananda Meditation and Yoga Center.
Thank you very much. As you can tell from the name of Ananda Meditation and Yoga Center, this is what our focus is at Ananda. The word Ananda means joy, talking about the joy that is available deep inside, the infinite bliss, the divine joy of your highest self. We teach meditation classes, and we have group meditations, as well as Hatha yoga classes. And our approach to the Hatha yoga sessions are very gentle. The actual ancient practice of Hatha yoga was for the purpose of preparing the body, releasing stress in the body, as well as awakening energy to then be able to sit still, calm the mind, and to meditate. So that was the intent of the ancient practice, which is over 5,000 years old. We don't even know how old. 5,000 years ago, it was found in the Indus Valley some seals that the ancient folks had made of people sitting in yoga postures. And so we know it went back that far, and yet how old was the practice at that time? We do believe it is an incredibly, infinitely old practice that has been passed down through the ages. Just a little bit before we go into the Hatha yoga sessions, which I would love to have you participate in, just some of the very simple ones, whether it be sitting in the chairs or standing in a moment. But I'd like to give you a little bit of the expansiveness of the yoga practices. When we hear yoga in America, we normally think of the yoga postures. So you all have probably seen people in yoga postures, right? Tied in a pretzel. Some people say, do you tie your bodies in a pretzel? And I assure them that we don't. Those are some of the most advanced poses that I myself do not practice. But yoga is so much more than Hatha yoga postures. The ancient or the more expansive meaning of yoga is called Raja, R-A-J-A, Raja yoga. And under the umbrella of Raja, which means the royal yoga practices, are encompassed so many things, one of which is Hatha yoga postures. Another is meditation, how to still the body, calm the mind, and go within. Another is the art of chanting. And for quite a few years, Ananda Center has given chanting demonstrations in this period. And Tony asked us if we would be doing something a little different this time. So we're happy. We do chanting there. We do Hatha yoga. We do meditation. Another practice is called, it's the working with the system of the chakras, the energy system within us, blockages and ways to open the blockages. The Hatha yoga, chanting, meditation, all help to get the energy flow that is very natural, which is our life source, this energy flow that is constantly in our body, to help to open the blockages so that we can flow more freely. In the fact that our energy is flowing more freely, we come to be able to experience the inner peace, the inner calmness, the inner joy, the unconditional love, and all of those things that exist within us. We come to know through all the practices of yoga our very highest potential, the divine self. Now, having said all that about Raja, and there's so much more to Raja Yoga, we teach that in our advanced meditation classes. But we'll come now to the Hatha Yoga practice. Again, there are many different traditions of Hatha Yoga. Some of them are a little more vigorous and aerobic. Some are more into being into the perfect pose as you see them in the books, perhaps, or on television or in videos. And others are more about the ancient practice, about how, it doesn't matter if your body is in a perfect position, doesn't matter if you are doing the postures in an inward room or if you're doing them out in the mountains or on the beach. None of it matters other than you use the practice to go within yourself and there to find the peace, the calmness, the love, the wisdom, all that we are. And you find this and come to know your own reality through the practices, whichever practice. In this case, we're going to start focusing now on the Hatha Yoga. Ananda Hatha Yoga for higher awareness. This is our full registered trademark name. So the practice is done to help the student, the practitioner, to come to know your highest self. Ananda Yoga for higher awareness. The postures themselves, there are so numerous, but I thought it would be fun perhaps to just do a few with you this afternoon. If you're willing, how many are willing? All right, the willingness is an exceptionally beautiful benefit of the practice of yoga. We begin to be more willing. Why? Because our energy flow is going. We're not going, I resist that. When you feel resistance, there's blocked energy. And I'm not saying we need to try everything in the world. We need to be discriminative, but also be willing to say yes to life with that which is right for you. The word yoga, by the way, does anyone know what the word yoga means? I'm sure there's some of you out there practice yoga. Just say it out loud. Thank you. I'm not even going to look at where it came from. Union. That's what it's about. Coming into unity. You could say it's the soul with the infinite spirit. It's the little self coming into unity with the higher self. It's all about coming into union and harmony. So, having said that, let's do a few things together, okay? First, I'd like to ask John to come up. He has agreed to be our little demo person. He's one of our Ananda Yoga teachers. So all of the Hatha Yoga classes at Ananda are very gentle. Just know that. And they're for all body types. It's only about how far is your body willing to go today into a certain posture to the best of your ability where you can continue to breathe and relax. Not going further into it, but now you can barely breathe. All right? Those of you who would like to stand up, stand up. Those of you who would like to stay seated, please do stay seated. You're welcome to do that. We want to do a little bit of a warm-up. So let's put hands on shoulders. And now we're going to move the shoulders in all directions, doing what we call shoulder rolls. So just start rolling them slowly and mindfully. The shoulders are going in a circle. The elbows are making bigger circles, you might notice. Now, are you breathing? One more. Let's breathe. Deep inhale and an exhale. Let's go in the opposite direction now. Good. Whatever way you go into, let's say, rolls, whether it's with your necks or shoulders, you always want to go the opposite way. And one more. And now, put your arms by your side and close your eyes just for a moment. This is the moment of awareness. We call them little golden nuggets of stillness. See if you can feel the energy in the arms and the shoulders releasing. Now open your eyes for a moment. Whenever the energy is released in any of the yoga postures or any of the practices, if we can have the attitude of the energy to go inward, so if it's from the arms, it would be here. If it was from the hips or legs, it would go in and up. We always want the energy to go into the core of our being, into our energy spine. That's a class on the chakras, different class. And then upward to help the energy to lift. You gently have the eyes looking. The eyes may be closed or opened, but whatever open or closed, the energy of the eyes is going through the point between the eyebrows. One of the very high energy centers in your body. So as we do these next few little warm-ups and then in the postures, close your eyes if you can. If we're in a balancing posture, we'll keep the eyes open. But find a spot, not really looking at me, because if I'm in a posture and I do this, it's going to make you tend to lose your balance. So you'll find a spot above eye level, up here, in a moment. Okay, I know you need to watch me right now for a little guidance. Let's breathe a little bit. We're going to put the hands at the base of our chakra system, or at the base of our spine, and we're going to slowly inhale and lift the hands up. And just stretch. If you feel to stretch, you can stretch up onto the toes. And now let's exhale and come back down. Straight back down, just to the base of our spine. We're going to do it again. As you inhale, let the belly inflate like a balloon. It's getting bigger. The ribs expand. The upper chest lifts. And your hands are reaching. And now let's come back down. And we're also still warming up some of the muscles in our body. One more time. Consciously. If you want to close your eyes, you can. You inhale. You lift. Belly is fully extended in the upper chest. And now exhale. You know what? We're going to do it one more time because it feels so good. Inhale. Come up. And this time, as we exhale, we're going to let the hands come around you. You're exhaling, hands coming around and down to your side, and then close your eyes. And let them gently lift. And now just breathe very softly. Just feel the energy within you. Hopefully you're feeling the experience of energy. Very important. The more we can experience these things for ourselves, the more not only are we a believer and want to continue to do them, but the more we can start to experience the flow of our energy. That means we can experience the peace and calmness within us. Okay. Just one more little thing I think we're going to do, and John doesn't know we're going to do this, so he's learned when we work together to go with the flow. Let's do the first of what we call the energization exercises. Paramahansa Yogananda, let me just interject this, brought all of these yoga principles, the Yoga Sutras to America in 1920, when he came from India, from the ancient country. He brought these principles. He brought energization exercises, meditation techniques of Kriya Yoga meditation, so many things. We're going to do only one of the 39 energization exercises, the first one. Okay? He knows what that means. All right, palms come forward and we soften our knees. Now watch your neighbors, because we don't want to punch out our neighbors here. Because we're going to inhale and we're going to open. And start to gently tense your body. Now through the mouth, let's exhale. And now a short, long breath through the nose. And tensing, tensing, tensing. And through the mouth, double exhale. And now two more times, a little bit more quickly. Here we go. Tense with will. Relax. One more time. Tense and relax. Now hands by your side. Close your eyes. That golden nugget of stillness where you experience energy lifting, going inward and upward. And now the first official yoga posture. Again, if any time you want to sit, just sit in your chair, no problem. Chandrasana, the moon pose. Let's face the palms forward. We're going to inhale up. Interlock the thumbs, gently reach and go to the right. Exhaling. Good. Now once you're here, make sure you're breathing. The shoulders are softening. So feel your shoulders softening away from the ears. Eyes gently lifted. Are you breathing? Notice you are breathing. With an inhale, let's come up. The inhale, you come up, you gently reach. Slowly exhaling. The moment of stillness. And in Ananda Yoga, we do use affirmations mentally. The teachers will say them out loud, and the students can say them silently. An affirmation helping the mind to stay focused and also tuning into the attitude of each particular posture. And these affirmations were applied many years ago, I'm going to guess about 50, 60 years ago by Swami Kriyananda, who founded Ananda. He's going to be 80 years old next month, so we're going to have a big celebration in California for that. Other side, same posture, Chandrasana, and I'll say the affirmation once we're in the posture. Inhale up. It's very dynamically. Interlock the thumbs, elongate your spine, and the other way, to the left. Try to soften your muscles, especially the muscles of the shoulders. Let them come away from the ears, breathing, eyes lifted, and the affirmation mentally, strength and courage fill my body cells. strength and courage fill my body cells. Let's get ready to come out. When you're ready, inhaling, we come up. We gently reach, we're elongating our spine, and then exhaling. Moment of stillness. Strength and courage fill my body cells. Let's do the tree pose. This is called Trikonasana. Trikonasana. The tree. So very strong like a tree. Okay. Let the weight come onto your right foot. And now watch his legs. You can't see mine under the skirt. We're going to turn the left knee outward. And you can put the ball of the foot on the floor and have your heel resting onto the ankle. Now, those of you who are avid yoga postures, if you want to take up the foot, you're welcome to do so. But with all these chairs around you, I'd like you to be very careful. All right, now let's all grow a little bit taller here. Good, everyone grew taller. Palms facing forward. Inhale up. Palms of hands go together this time. Now soften the shoulders again. The elbows can bend a little bit. Softening the shoulders, tuning into the strength within you, the strength and flexibility of the tree with the affirmation, I am calm, I am poised. I am calm, I am poised. And with an inhale, the hands move up. And as you exhale, close your eyes, feet come back to neutral. This is a resting posture called Tadasana, the standing mountain pose. And see if one side of your body might feel a little different than the other, since we haven't done the posture on both sides yet. Let's again, same posture, opposite side. Weight now shifts onto the opposite foot. Your other foot turns out, the knee turns out. Position the foot as you would like to. Elongate your spine. Good. Palms turn forward, and with your inhale, the hands come up. Palms together. As you exhale, soften the muscles, as if you could almost stay here for a long time. We will not. But you want to be comfortable in the postures. Feel the roots of the feet connected to the earth like a tree, strong, flexible, fluid, calm, affirming, I am calm, I am poised, I am calm, I am poised. Flowing out with your breath, with the inhale up and with the exhale. Feel the energy around you as you come down. Feet to neutral. And here, take that long, slow inhalation, long, slow exhalation. I am calm. I am poised. Now, keeping this attitude of inwardness, if you will, let's sit in the chair. And sit up nice and strong and tall. And let's close our eyes. And let's notice the position of our eyes, gently lifted, very relaxed, gazing upward as if we're looking out to the mountaintops in the distance. Allowing the benefits of the practice just from those 2 or 3 postures to help us to experience the inner peace, the inner calmness, the inner contentment in this moment. Without changing it, just notice that your breath is flowing. It's ever so softly coming in, going out, all on its own. And you're observing the flow of your own breath. practice of Hatha Yoga, the ancient tradition of preparing the body and the mind for sitting in meditation. Let's slowly inhale. Let your belly expand. Let the ribs lift and your chest gently lift, and slowly exhale. Let's do it one more time. Slowly inhale, and this time just gently hold the breath. And now exhale again. Let your breath flow naturally in and out. Hari Om Tat Sat. Let's just bring this brief time of meditation to a close. And if you are ready, you can open your eyes, and if you want to keep them closed, you're certainly welcome to do so. So this was a very minute experience of what some of the practices of yoga can do for the body, the mind, and helping to experience the presence of the soul, the stillness, the inner, highest self. Now I have to ask Sheryl, how are we doing on time? I don't see a clock. Oh, I still have 5 minutes. Good. Let's see if perhaps there are some questions. I wanted to do with a twist with you sitting in the chair, but I knew we were about out of time because twists are so beneficial as well. They're all beneficial, and you can do Hatha Yoga. Thank you, John. Sitting in a chair. Occasionally we have people come to the center and they do not go to the floor for whatever reason of their physical body. And I'm very happy to put a chair in their space and to adapt the poses for them into a chair. So are you all awake? You're very still. This is a very good sign. You're very still. You look very inward. But now let us connect. Any questions? Yes.
Can you talk a little about your meditation classes and your chakra classes?
Certainly. The meditation classes, our beginning series, are a 5-week series, and the next one will begin on a Monday evening, June the 5th. And we do have program guides here with us in a moment. We'll gladly offer them to you. And in the 5 weeks, we teach a lot. I do have the joy of teaching beginning meditation, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I've been teaching it for over 10 years now. And we teach you how to sit, how to breathe, how to be dynamically present, how to create a routine. And of course, we have handouts with all of these things. In the second class, we then add an ancient technique. In the first class, we teach you how to do a few things. Practice these for a week. Go home. Learn to sit, how to be in the moment. Maybe just for 10, 15, 20 minutes would be a perfect time. In the second class, we will add an ancient technique. These are part of the techniques that Paramahansa Yogananda brought to America. It's part of Kriya Yoga meditation. And he said this is the airplane route to knowing God. That's a direct quote, the airplane route to knowing God. So if you're searching for the divine self, this is not about any particular religion, or even people who are not into spiritual things, they've told me, have come to our meditation classes. The practical benefits of meditation are incredible for everyday living. The spiritual benefits, if you are consciously walking a spiritual journey, are even more incredible for those who are open to it. So we do dabble in the 5 weeks in the energization exercises. We actually teach you all 39 of them in class 4. We talk about the benefits of meditation. By the 5th week, I'm asking you to tell me the benefits. What are you experiencing different in your life? Because this is how we know if meditation works. Not if you're sitting in your meditation spot and feeling great, and then you go out into the world and you're still a whatever. Our self that can get disturbed by the outside world sometimes. We begin to change in our everyday life, in life's real situations. This is what tells us if meditation is working. And I must say that it's the single most thing, meditation is, that has helped me to learn to live more fully, more happily, and to be able to engage in life without being tossed around by life, most especially. We do offer occasional chakra classes. Our class after beginning meditation is a 6-week series, which is 3 hours from 6 to 9 for 6 weeks. And during that time, the students then experience hatha yoga, meditation, because now they've already been through beginning meditation, and 2 of the classes of the 6 weeks are on the chakras, because they are so important. They are the keys to our inner awakening when we start to learn about them and work with them in ourself. We occasionally have chakras workshops. We don't have any on our schedule this quarter. We do have a restorative yoga workshop on June 10th, which is a Saturday. And restoratives are yoga postures all done on the floor. You'd never come up to standing. You're totally supported with bolsters and blankets and in the postures and totally letting go with the support of the props. And I am being told that our time is up. But Harriet has, if you would like a program guide, they're here. And we are in the main hall at the back wall, the Ananda Meditation and Yoga Center, big banner. We'd love to have you visit us. And if you have any questions, I'll be outside. Okay? Namaste.